Wacky Porygon. Now for this review, instead of a toy or a board game of some sort, what I have here is my Wacky Packages Collector's Album. Here is where I keep some of my my Wacky Packages cards, which well, they're stickers actually. This is where I keep them in some sleeves and such. And I also have a separate deck of stickers right here, which of course have no room left in the album. But I'm gonna get to those after I show you what I got in here. So most of the Wacky Packages I got are from the older series. Like I got some cards from Series 2, and then I also have 4, 5, and 9 and 10 as well. Or no, I have 9 and 11 as well. And here what it shows you on the cover and the back. It shows you the Bazooka, the Fool, and the Ghoul Whip, which are all cards from the second series. And yeah, it says right here, official Wacky Packages Collector Album. And if you were fans of Wacky Packages back in the old days, and if you still are, because they're still selling Wacky Packages in the new series, then maybe you'll want to collect them yourselves, and you can get yourself an album like this. And speaking of which, I got this album years ago when I wanted to start collecting more Wacky Packages than ever. And here, this is where it shows you how to, what it's like to use this album. Yeah, this is what it's like to collect stickers. You just put them in the sleeves and whatnot. Yeah, and it says right here, here's a great way to store your Wacky Packages stickers. Keep them in the official convenience-sized album and take them anywhere. Well, yep, that is true. So, here I'm going to show you the cards I got. Hold on, I'm going to have to pick up the camera. Here I have Aqua Final and Full, which, yeah, as you know, Wacky Packages are parodies of store products and such. So, here we also have, Unlucky Charms and Hairy Combs. And, yeah, some of these, before I go on, before I go on, let me tell you, some of these Wacky Packages, well, actually, a lot of these Wacky Packages, they're pretty good, but they're also, they could be, sometimes frightening, and most of the time they're just gross and such, but that's what everyone likes. They just make fun of people's products, but it's also a fun way to do that. Now, here's what else I have. I have, right here is Gums, and to tell you this, some of the Wacky Packages, I don't like to say their names because they're too disgusting, but this is the SpongeBob SquarePants parody. I don't know if you can read that. It's pretty blurry, but oh god, I gotta say it. It's called Soggy Bottom Wet Pants, and my god, I always feel so awkward to say that. This right here called Chairman, it's one of the bonus stickers that you can get when you when you first get a new pack of Wacky Packages. And here is Sweatin' Fish, and that's a funny parody for Swedish Fish. I used to love Swedish Fish when I wasn't dieting and such. All right. Here is Blister, and sorry, I didn't give you a chance to show you. This is Blister. Of course, it's the parody of Twister, and here we have Crackers Smackers. Yeah, that looks pretty painful. There is Goodbye Kitty, and this is one of the more frightening Wacky Packages, especially because, well, it's especially for those who are fans of Hello Kitty. They could be frightened by that sticker. And here is Lysol. I do get it right here. It's a spray that, a lice spray. Yeah, that's what you can call it. Now, hold on. Here are my cards from Series 4. Like here we have Mudrageous and Borio. These are some, yeah, they're pretty epic too. Jujitsu Bees. That's a funny one. And there's Creature Barrel. Yeah, a funny name for Cracker Barrel, I think. Here we also have Arid Zona, the tea that evaporates, so you'll just be thirsty all the time. And Mazola. Boy, that does look like an incredibly frustrating corn oil. I think that's what's... Yeah, it's just one drop of corn oil, and you'll be frustrated by how long it takes to escape that maze. Now, hold on, I'm gonna have to take this one out. This card right here is one of the flashy foil stickers. As you can see right here, is you can see several colors on it. And speaking of which, this card here is Ron Tony. I didn't know what it was a parody of at first, but then I eventually found out it's a parody of Ron Zoni. It's the you know, the macaroni noodles and such. And here I also have Bug Red. You know what that's a parody of. The gum called Big Red. Though I don't like that gum. I don't really like cinnamon gum. Alright, I'm trying to get this card back in. Alright, here is the Da Vinci Cold, and that's another epic one. There's Dead Sticks. Yeah, it's pretty sad right there. And here we also have Neutrogenie and Skin Bruiser. Yep, the parody names for I think it's Neutrogena and Skin Bracer. Skin Bracer, I mean. Yeah, I don't know the parodies of all these stickers, but maybe you know. And hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had to wait for my cat to get out of the background. So, as I was saying, here we have Mrs. Goodbar. Yeah, it says Mrs. Goodbar will clobber Mr. Goodbar with a brick of milk, chocolate, and peanuts if she ever finds him. I know you can't read that. And there's also Crush. That's a funny one. And here we have Snake 5. Yeah, that's a good one. For Snake 5, it says pythons, boa constrictors, cobras, vipers, and rattlesnakes. Yep, that would make an interesting candy bar. And then there's Airwitch. I have heard of Airwicks before, though I don't remember having one. And it was definitely not made by a witch. And now, almost made the camera fall down. I don't know which one to show first, but here is Kid Curson. It's also a funny one. It says censored microwave meals, and apparently this penguin's talking is also censored. And here's Highbury. I do know it's a parody of Ivory without the H, of course. And there's Uncle Bone's long grown rice. Sorry about that. And I don't know what this is a parody of. I guess it's some kind of oil for a car or something. In fact, this card right here. Hold on. This card right here is also a foil sticker. So yeah, I'm not gonna take that one out this time. It's just so you'll know the idea. There is Scrape and Ranters, more epic ones, and there's Itchum and Kodiak. I don't know what Kodiak is supposed to mean. It just says tourist trap film. You know, it's just a camera for grizzly bears and such. There is Common and Chimpita, or wait. Yeah, I think it says Chimpita. There isn't much to say about that one. There's Pricier and Priest Tomb. I don't know how to say that word, but yeah, those are more ones I got. There's Garbage Pail Geezers. It's another parody of the Garbage Pail Kids. I do know the history of how Garbage Pail Kids was made, but that's another story. And I have another foil sticker right here called Log Cabin. Yep, you might see the rainbow colors on it as well. Now here are the cards from Series 9. Like here we have there's Pimples and Sprout. Haha, you like that? It's a soda made with leaves in it. A cure for baldness. That sounds like a soda for chia pets. And let's see. Here we have there's Windies and Clicks, and there's Dribbles and I don't want to say that name. And this right here, yeah, this is awkward. So I'm not gonna say that name either. I do like real Fig Newtons, by the way. And now there's Trucks and Hippies. I've seen a lot of parodies of tricks and such. Like in Series 1, there's a wacky parody called Ticks, and that's actually another story also. Bull Park, that's a weird one. And this one's even weirder. It's Bulges. I think that's how it says. Yeah, that's how it says. And here is the last page. the last of the sleeves I have, Mass Defecto. I guess that's the name. And Stuckers. I don't know what the parody of that is, but and Rue Barbie. I guess that's what it says. And there's M and Empty. Apparently, this guy's got nothing in his head. I'm not good at making jokes here. So yeah, that's all the sleeves I got. And something else I forgot to show you. It's the back of the stickers that you find. Like certain stickers, you'll find puzzle pieces on the back of them, and you'll also find coupons and checklists, and it tells you what the bonus stickers are. Like and by checklists, I'm trying to find one here. Like right here. Sorry, it's hard to turn these sleeves. Like this is the Series 4 checklist, and it gives you a list of all the cards that you might find in Season 4. You may not, you can't really read that, but yeah, I do like these stickers that have checklists, because I'm always curious about what other cards they have. So yeah, there's everything else too. There's puzzle pieces, checklists, and coupons. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about my album. Those are all the stickers I keep in here. And now I'm going to show you the separate deck I keep here. Like I said, there are no sleeves left to put them in. This sticker right here is also a Series 9 sticker. Since of course there are no sleeves left for it, I have to keep it in this deck. But this is Nutty Blubber, and yeah, this does look like the good peanut butter snack for whales. Definitely not my type. So here are my Series 11 cards. Here is Wig Noonan's. That's a funny one. You know, I guess you could say it's easier for you to see my cards if I just show them outside of the sleeves. So hope you like this better. Ocean Slay. Yeah, it says Ocean Slay. Yeah, it is pretty crangory. And a parody of the pens. I forgot what they're originally called, but it says Bit, and apparently these pens are chewed up and whatnot. And there's Ring Pope. There's a parody of Ring Pops on Series 1 also called Bling Pop, the one with the dog on it that has the Ring Pop on as a bling and whatnot. And there's Frosted Fakes. Again, Series 1 had a parody of Frosted Flakes, and it was called Frosted Snakes. That was a good one. There's Raisin Brawn. I think Series 3 had a parody of this too called Raisin Brain. I don't know if it was either that or maybe Series 2. I don't know. You gotta like this one. A pretty gross parody of the Angry Birds right here, so I'm not gonna say the name. But that's what it says right here, and that's what it looks like. Oh boy, those TPs are pretty screwed. There's Chef Birdie. Again, I mean, not again, but yeah, a good parody of Chef Boyardee and such. There's Numbstick. I think Series 3, or I don't know which series had it, but there was also a parody called Dumbsticks, and yeah. And sorry about that, the camera reached its file size limit, but as I was saying, look at this parody of Butterfingers. Oh boy, that's got really gross Bart Simpson out. There's Benjamin Morg. Yeah, it's a fate-stealing paint. Yeah, I thought it looked like a soup can at first. It's a paint can, actually. Oh man, look at this one. You wouldn't wish this to just embarrass your worst enemies, right? Here's another parody of SpongeBob, and it's another gross one. But I'm a little more comfortable with saying this name. It says Grunge Bob's Soiled Pants. Yeah, that's again a weird one. The Fruit Cake Factory. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be a parody of. I don't know if it's like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Maybe not. It doesn't look like it. Yet again, I don't think it's supposed to look like that. But here's also Sculpey. I kind of seen a parody like this, but it was a parody of maybe Razors or something. I don't remember which. um, it's hard for me to read this. I think it says Cluck Bell's Funky Chicken Soup. Yeah, I think that's it. There's Energizer. You know, I've seen a whole lot of parodies of Energizer, like there's Energizer. I don't know which series it's from, but it's a parody of the, you know, I don't know how to describe it. An, Another embarrassing one. Surely you already know what it says, so yeah. And old elastic. Wow, these you'll always know how weird these cards get. So, and then there's Mobster High. That's a nice one actually. And I do have in fact these I have a bunch of puzzle pieces of Mobster High, and I have about 6 of them. So in fact each puzzle piece has 9 pieces, so I got 6 of Mobster High, and at first I thought I got all 9 of them, but I don't. But and then there's Moni Wheats. Apparently it's a zombie cereal. I think you can see right here the cereals are zombies, so apparently that's why it says Moni Wheats. And another parody that has score in the that has score in the name. So yeah, it's another Oreo parody. It's I think that's another zombie right there. And now and then there's yeah, again I don't want to say this name. It says Spray you know what. And yeah, I already showed you Nutty Blubber, so yeah, that's really all I got for the deck of stickers. So yeah, those are all the Wacky packages I got. Again, the stickers are, yeah, they're funny, they're also violent and gross, like always. And one thing I forgot to mention from the beginning is that these were the stickers were made like way back in the old days, like in the 70s and the 60s. I don't know which year they were first invented, but yeah, they're pretty good stickers to have in a collection of cards and such, along with the Garbage Pail Kids and whatnot. And I also speaking of Garbage Pail Kids, I did learn how the creators came up with those cards. That was when Wacky Packages made a parody of Cabbage Patch Kids, and since they made into a parody called Garbage Pail Kids, the card company, I think it was Topps, they created a card series called Garbage Pail Kids, and then made all the Wacky Kid cards and whatnot. If you I don't have any Garbage Pail Kids cards, but if you do, then well, maybe you're fans of Garbage Pail Kids and whatnot. And in fact, I can also tell you're definitely no fans of the Garbage Pail Kids movie. But I'm gonna stop talking about that. So if you like Wacky Packages, then maybe you have a collection of them as well, and maybe you have this album too, if you got that back in the old days. And one thing to tell you that I also forgot about, I never did get any cards from from Series 1 or Series 3 or 7, 8, or 10, because I never heard of them back in the day since it's been a long time when I stopped collecting them. But now I started collecting them again, especially when Series 11 came out, and I haven't heard of them before. I don't know if you did too, but yeah, that's all I have to say about my Wacky Packages stickers. So that's it. I'll see you later. Alright, here's another card I got right here. This right here is called Snake 5. Whoa! Lights, what's the problem? Oh. Please, no need to overreact, it's just a sticker.